all of your powers and your authority to be what you are now. Your breath, your next breath, is your authority, your power to stand within yourself and embrace your body as yourself, your body of feelings, whatever you're feeling as yourself. Take ownership of your breath as your authority to express all of what you're experiencing as yourself now. Take ownership of the authority provided you by your breath to change your feelings, to right your wrongs, to balance your mind and body. You have the authority. You have your power. Your breath is your base. Your base which enables you to do whatever you're doing. Take ownership now. We have been invited to outsource responsibility for the powers which only we should be exercising. But it's not too late to reclaim and repossess your power and the responsibility to use it in your best interest. If you are one of those who have been overlooking the richness of your own breath, the power of your own breath, cease and desist now. Cease and desist from allowing others to manipulate you simply because you have abandoned your power base, which is your next breath. You have been looking out for someone to guide you. And yes, if that's what you're doing, everyone coming along will be free to manipulate you. But when you wake up, when you accept responsibility for the power that is within you, then you will regain your balance. You'll regain your emotional balance. You'll regain your mental balance. You'll regain your physical balance. Because when you take ownership of your breath as your power, you will realize that everything you're looking for is already residing in your own heart. So if what you're looking for is happiness, happiness is already residing in your heart. And all that you have to do to realize it is to take the next conscious deep breath and trust that breath as your God, your spirit, your plasma, your very planet, your very cosmos, because it's so. If you have been looking outside of yourself for health, yes, your breath is your health. Your breath is what gives you life. So your breath is what gives you your health. So turn to your breath now for everything you need, for it is everything that you need. If wealth is what you're thirsting for and hungering for, realize that your breath, your next breath, is your wealth. You'll never be out of wealth because you'll never be out of your breath. Not made to be out of your breath. Your breath is always available, your available balance. So take it and feel the wealth it delivers to your consciousness and to your imagination. Because the wealth of the cosmos is yours. Because you are an expression of your cosmos. So whatever your cosmos is and has belongs to you by right of inheritance. Freedom is what you're looking for. Turn to your breath because your breath is your freedom. If wisdom is what you're looking for, turn to your breath because your breath is your wisdom, your freedom, your sweetness. All of what your breath is available to you right now. Because without you, your breath has no avenue for sharing itself, for streaming itself. And without your breath, you have nothing supporting you, nothing renewing you, nothing satisfying you. But with your next breath, you have everything, everything that you could ever need, everything that the cosmos is. Breathe consciously now, CDB. Breathe consciously now, because you are your breath. And with every conscious deep breath you take, your authority, your ownership of all of what life is renewed in you. Because you are the process. You are the process of your breath. The process of converting itself into bodies, into frequencies, into all of the images that you're looking at. All of the colors you're looking at. Into all of the fragrances you're smelling. Into all of the foods you're tasting. Into all of the sounds you're making. You are not complex. I am not complex. I am no more complex than my next breath. You are no more complex. And your breath is simple. It is everything that you are. My breath is simple. It is everything that I am. It is my enabler. It is my substance. This is what I have to know to fortify my existence. What I have to know is that my breath is the only thing that I have. That it is my magic wand, my magic portion, my alchemy. Because My breath is what is manifesting all of my elements, my essential elements as itself, and making those elements available to me to create whatever I want to create happiness, health, wealth, to create misery, to create depression. I have the power and the authority to create all of these. For of such is my breath. It does not control what I want to create. It enables me to create whatever I want to create. But one thing it guarantees, one thing it supports me to do is to take responsibility and ownership of my creations, so that if my creations are not to my comfort, are not to my delight, all I need to do is to recycle them. And I recycle them with every conscious deep breath that I take. I am not complex. You are not complex. We are not complex. We are our breath, spirit, God, which is the ability, the capacity to manifest and maintain us as itself, to manifest and maintain us, to manifest and renew itself as us, and us as itself. The protocol has not changed. It cannot change. Our breath is manifesting all of what it is as all of what we are. All of its properties are available to us to be creative, to use. There is no judgment hanging over your head for exploring and expressing yourself. The only thing that will happen is that you'll see what not to do. You'll see what to do. But without exploration, without expression, without experimentation, you will not know your possibilities. So, this morning, this afternoon, tonight, whatever time it is you're sharing these thoughts with yourself and with me, know that you have the authority and the power to take full responsibility for what you are, the energy that you are. As a matter of fact, that's your only job in life, to embrace what you are already, to make sure that what you're doing with what you are is to your liking. Because if it is to your liking, it will be to the liking of your supplier, your breath. The only thing we can do that benefits us is to breathe consciously and deeply, to love deeply and consciously, to love ourselves as we love our breath, to love our breath as we love ourselves, because our breath is ourselves. And I'll reassure you, I'm repeating what I'm repeating to you. I'm repeating it day and night, because that's the only thing that is repeatable. The only thing that is repeatable is what is repeating me as itself. And my breath is that thing. Your breath is repeating you as itself and inviting you to love yourself as you and me, to love myself as me and you, to love myself as me and you, because we are perfect, complete, and whole as our breath, our spirit, our body, our mind, and our soul. We are what life is. Not for a moment, not for a season, but for all seasons. Because we are original, organic, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, infinite, immortal, eternal, cosmic energy frequencies of all of our elements, of air, water, fire, of ether and earth frequencies, breathing and pulsating consciously forever. We are knowing that we are all of our earth frequencies of all of the images we're looking at and seeing, all of the colors we're looking at and seeing, all of our fragrances that we're smelling, the textures we're feeling, the sounds we're making and hearing. We are physical. We are our physical breath now. We are our physical breath now. We are our physical breath now. I am, and so are you. And the more we breathe consciously together, yes, the more we breathe consciously together, the happier, healthier, wealthier, freer, wiser, sweeter, more satisfied, more secure we will feel. For my breath is your breath, and your breath is my breath. Or we breathe consciously together, yes. The more we breathe consciously together, it's the happier, healthier, wealthier, the wiser, the freer, the sweeter, the more satisfied, the more secure, the more harmonious, the more blissful we will feel. For I am, you are, we are. We are our breath of paradise now. I am, you are, we are. We are our breath of paradise now. I am, you are, we are, we are. We are our breath of paradise. I am, you are. All of us are. What our breath is to us. And our breath is everything to us. And that is what we have to build our consciousness on. We have what to wrap our consciousness around, because our breath is our powers. Our breath is our authority. We have all of what we'll ever need. For we are what? The energy that we need. So eat, drink, and be happy today. Eat, drink, and be happy. For your breath, my breath, is all of what we have to eat, to drink, and to make ourselves happy. Life is fun. Enjoy yours.